I don't see anything being an issue. Everything is gonna work as intended. Completely fine. With no issues. I am actually gonna change auto drive real quick though. So y'all know I have a thing about taking stuff across the train tracks. I don't like it. I don't like any part of it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that an entrance only, or actually we're just gonna cut it off completely. So this auto drive is now isolated from the network. So we need to make it where it's not isolated from the network. And that's gonna be come down here and go under my custom. I did landscaping. It's so nice though. And then I want stuff to go here and then like this. And then probably just connect into there. So that's how it'll go out of the field. And then back to the field, I think we're gonna put this in here. Or yonder here. So they'll go ahead and connect like this to that. I think something like that, although I might do like that. That might be a lot though. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Just gonna add some of this into a two-way, not all of it. There, to there, that'll work. So now, instead of trucks going across the train tracks, they should run through here. At least that's the hope. And since I just made that a two-way, hopefully we won't have any collisions. Or at least that, again, is the hope. Oops, I thought I was out of your way. My bad, dog. Oh, we left the skipper now. Oh, well. Don't tell Kimmy. All right. So we have truck. Truck. We want to cycle his auto drive so he knows the new route now. And this is when it gets crazy. Y'all ready for this? Start with this one. Then I can tab to two others at least. Right. So we're going to load this course first. We want this to be left to, although really it doesn't matter. At all. Which one I actually make this. Because since we are running on swath ground or swath crops, it doesn't matter where we, like what combine we start first, left, right, center, it doesn't actually matter. Which is kind of nice. Why am I driving this though? I don't need to drive this to the point. Oh well, we will anyway. We're already pretty much there, so. Now, that we do need to make a little mental note here, chat. We are already at 300,000 dry corn still. We're already at 1.4 and some change million liters of soybeans before this field. So, I'm kind of curious where we'll be at when we finish the field. Kind of curious. It's going to be a whole lot. Yeah, thanks, Big Al. So I had some soybeans from before, and then we harvested earlier today. Did this whole field down here and field 5. So that's all harvested, and then we're swathing and picking up here. in this small field. Small field. Yeah. About to be the biggest taxpayer in Alma? I think I already am. Could you imagine if they implemented taxes in this game? That'd be kind of wild, wouldn't it? That would be kind of wild. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to sell all of it, to be honest. It's going to take forever. It's going to take forever. I know that much. And that's why I was thinking about not selling at the train, because it's going to take forever. Alright. And this is where our frame rate starts to go away, by the way. So you're saying I shouldn't run 5 swathers and 5 combines at the same time? How dare? How dare? Yo, welcome in. It's popping. Is that Left Shark from, like, the thing? Belgium. Soap and drinking water are considered luxury items? That sounds awful. That sounds awful. Much better dancer, wow. Soap is a luxury item in Belgium, huh? Alright. Interesting. Frame rate is not going to be okay, chat. Server PC's like, it's got the 9 and the 1 pushed right now. Or the, yeah, 9 and a 1. It's just waiting to push the other 1 right now, you know? Server PC's running a little on the hard side right now. That's okay. I have definitely been keeping busy spending money, yes. I'm not trying, Sean. No. I'm trying to harvest this field. That's all I'm trying to do. And slideshows where it's getting his entertainment. Oh, man. You know, I was talking to my nephew the other day, and I have not wanted to upgrade my computer ever as much as I did the other day. Just means he gets to upgrade it. Wow. My nephew was talking about his 5080 in his computer, and I was like, I'm on a 3090. It was kind of funny. We were having a laugh about it. All right. Go gadgets. Let's go. Those are rookie numbers. You have a 5080. It's not bad, just massive. Okay. Single frame per second. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I don't think this is gonna be that bad. It's gonna be bad, but because we're not done hiring things yet, for the record. Hold on. We're not done yet. I'm not done yet. I got grain carts to get going. Where are you going, buddy? Why is this guy leaving? Stops working on the secret project PC. Sean. Shh. Sean knows no secrets, chat. I swear. Sean knows no secrets. Where is this guy going? He is... Buddy, you're supposed to be emptying a combine. Why are you driving to the homestead? I don't know where he's going. He's gone rogue. I don't really know what to do with him. He's just, they're both leaving. I don't know why are they leaving? Oh, you know what? I bet I know why they're leaving. Hold on. Is there, hang on. Yeah, that's why they're leaving. Okay. Their little target thing was in the other field. That's probably why it is why they're leaving. Because those are the guys I used, before for down south. That's the wrong mod. Wrong mod. All right. Okay. They should turn around now and, well, they're not going to play nice. Oh, man. Besides, Sean, you assume I've actually done something on the secret project PC? I mean, come on. All right. So we're not going there. Well, Sean, I'm trying to use horseplay to empty combines, and you know I don't do this very often, so... but I'm trying because I'm slothing. The problem is you really gotta hire them when you're in the field. Which is not actually a problem at all, but... yeah. See, it's already working, though. See, it's not broken. Just, it's not working the best. That's okay. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? Sean, I have not torn the PC or the setup apart yet. No, because, well, partially because family was in town. But partially because, why no? Okay, there we go. Partially because my back was killing me. I am happy to report finally the back is feeling much better now. So yeah. What's going on? Super down now. I don't have a September command, but it is September, yes. All right, so hopefully all those wagons are going to work, chat. We're going to jump in this one. And we're going to help them. But yeah, my back was killing me for like ever there for like 2 weeks, week and a half. And, okay, he just needs an unload. I don't know about y'all, but when your back's killing you, I don't feel like doing nothing. So I didn't. To be completely honest, I didn't do much the last 2 weeks, like outside of streaming. Actually, I did not get more out Sunday. I was planning on it, but we were barely at the farm, hanging out with family and whatnot. But no, I just started feeling better, so I'm really happy about that. And hopefully, I don't know when I'm gonna rip the setup apart. I don't know. You know, Saturday I'm not here. I'm pretty sure we're planning on going to that auction, and that's in the morning on Saturday. So I could just not stream the rest of Saturday and do it then, or I could stream Saturday night. I could rip the setup apart like Sunday night or Sunday morning maybe, because I have all day Monday to put it back together. I don't know. I want to get it done though, like soon. but I'm also juggling, like, wanting to stream a lot too, so it's a bit of a juggling act, if you will. So yeah. Did that lead combine not get unloaded yet? He's just sitting here, no grain carts in sight. Interesting. Scoot, what's going on? How are you? Grain carts are up there. All right. Oh my God! Look at this rookie at work, chat. Look at this rookie at work, chat. So this combine did the pull over thing because he is on the outside lap, right? After this outside lap, this combine will no longer pull over. None of the combines will. That's why he's where he is right now, and it looks kind of weird, so. You betcha. Scoot, I have to be at a family dinner at 6. Whenever I come home from that, I'm down. But I don't know when that'll be. But I'm down, yes. You know, if I set these combines up right, they would fill like one to the next, to the next, to the next, and that would actually work. But yeah, I'm down once I come home. I just don't know when that'll be, how late it'll be, if it'll be too late for some of you guys. But yeah, I'm down otherwise. 35 frames, chat. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, so chat, it is official. It is official. We have 5 slothers running, 5 combines, and I don't even know how many auger wagons I hired. I think 4 plus myself. Something like that. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's an hour and 20 minutes. Not that you're counting down the time, Scoot, huh? Not that you're counting it down, are you? All right, we can jump in and help. There is other grain carts, and they will be. The problem is this field is so big, so I don't know how well they're going to keep up with these guys, but they will unload on the go eventually here. Eventually, even with these slotherheads. God, so many combines. Oh my God. Beach bound. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I already heard. I heard, Scoot, yeah. This is wrong, I got grain. Yeah. Right. I mean, I said it last night and I'll say it again. The Chiefs lost 2 games. It's not the end of the world. And remember, I don't really care that much about football either. I know last night somebody was trying to poke me and like get me to argue about it. And it's like, I don't care. I really don't care that much. So if they lose, they lose. I don't really care that much. Remember, the only reason that I even say I'm a Chiefs fan is because, well, it's our only team in Missouri. So it's either they're the closest team or Chicago, and I'm not rooting for the Bears. So, you know, just saying. Anyway. So yeah, I know it's whatever. It's whatever. Farm Pro brand tractor. What is that in, Big Al? Farm Pro. I've never heard of them. But we gotta get away from them combines, chat. That's so laggy. So laggy. Who's blocked by an object? Oh, grain carts, you're not supposed to do this. If you would just not do that, you'd be fine. Alright. Yeah, this field's so big that they might have it. Oh, you know what? I gotta do that on each one too. Hang on. Oh, it's one of the machines going up at an auction. I got you. I don't know. There's some real junk on that sale. You know, the sad thing is with that consignment sale, Big Al, I'm starting to recognize some of that stuff. There's a John Deere Gator with camouflage seat covers. I've seen that thing sold like 3 times there. And I'm not joking. I'm assuming whoever buys it realizes that it's a piece of junk and they don't want it, so they just bring it back to the auction to sell it again. But yeah, I've seen that there a couple times. There's a little Ford tractor. I'm pretty sure that's the second time I've seen that there. I mean, the list goes on and on, honestly. Well, I'm assuming people realize that it's a pile of junk. And like people thought they were going to fix it up and then they can't or don't want to spend the money on it probably. And, okay, so this might be the problem with trying to run all this equipment at one time. Too many cooks in the kitchen here, chat. That's what we call a red flag, yeah. Yep, definitely a red flag there, yeah. Oh, buddy, just go from here. Just go. Thank you. All right. All right, everything's working, chat. I believe I need to go to all of the auger wagons, by the way, and turn their infield speed up. It's set really low by default. I gotta fix that here in a minute. Yeah, something's the matter with it where, yeah, they just decided, yeah, too much money, can't find parts. Something's wrong with it, and instead of just like taking the thing to the scrapyard, which is where it probably should go, they bring it back to the auction and try to resell it. Or the owner, maybe it's the original owner keeps bringing it back. I'm not sure. But I know there's things there that I recognize from past sales of theirs. So, which personally I think is hilarious. To be honest. So, all right, chat. So if we come in here and we go here and we scroll down, it's too slow. So we need to turn this up. Need to turn that up right there. That's what that is. All right. I had to do this earlier too on the one I ran down south. The problem is you can't use your well, you can hold it down though. You can't use your scroll wheel, which sucks. So see, now when he's driving, he's going to go 26 instead of 12. So that'll help a lot. That'll definitely help a lot. Yeah, see, 12.4 is too slow. Crank it up, boy. Which one's another? Here's another one here. No, not that. Oh, this. All right. Turn. This might be the one I already had turned up. Yeah, that is. Okay. We had our first beans come in, I guess. Actually, These are our first beans. So we've officially got 1 truckload of beans off this field so far, chat. Let's go. I'm here for it. All right, back to my big cart because I've got, you know, 85,000 liters on board. So I should probably go empty it. Just saying. All right. Like, actually, that there's a John Deere A on that sale, Big Al. I kind of think it's the second time it's been there that I remember. So I'd have to get it real cheap. It's a bucket, let me tell you. It's in need of a full restoration. If it's any good, I don't know. Problem is on those, I don't actually know what's like the part that goes bad and like, yeah, I don't know what to look for. To be honest. I could Google it, but, you know, fun is that? What fun is that? All right, 88,000. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got an auger wagon there. We got auger wagons approaching from over yonder, I believe. It's so much stuff, Chad. It's like 14 things, I think. 13 or, yeah, 14 things. I want to say it's 14, maybe 15 things in that field. Right now. First combine pulling over again, isn't it? Something went wrong. Something went really wrong. Hold on. It's not that wrong. Buddy's just in a bad spot right now, that great cart. He'll figure it out, though. That's the one thing about course play. I mean, auto drive's pretty good about that, too, but course play is really good about it. Probably because the combine and the auger wagon can talk. So, yeah, speaking of guys getting... yesterday, there were 2 people in the neighborhood getting trees cut down, so they're back again right now. At the one house down behind and down to the right. Somewhere back there, I can hear a chipper running. Not distracted by it at all, Chad. Don't worry. Not at all. Oh, man. So, actually, Sunday was the first time my brother and nephew have seen my Alice Chalmers tractor, my Alice B. And I was like, yeah, let's go look at my tractor. And I take them back to the shed where it is. And I open it up and they're like, that's it. And I was like, yeah, isn't it cool? And they're just like, okay. And my brother's like, does it even run? It's like, yeah, absolutely. I don't think he was very impressed. Although he did say, he's like, do you guys get it out for Pumpkin Day? And I was like, yeah, we get it out. I said, nobody really like cares or wants to like drive it or anything. He's like, well, I'd drive it. And I said, well, let's get it out right now. You can drive it right now. And he's like, no, I'm good. It's like, come on. I'm more than happy to get the tractor out of the shed for you. But no. I mean, he would have got it out of the shed, not me, but more than happy to let him drive. Well, I didn't show him that one, Sean. I did show him Dad's tractor because that's in our big shed, and it runs, but not for very long. So, yeah, it runs, but you don't want to run it for very long because it sounds terrible. It's got that man with the little hammer in there, you know, ting, 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 and it's like, uh-oh. Honestly, the plan with that tractor is to not run it again until we fix it, so. Because we don't want it to grenade. So, yeah. I would like to, Sean, yeah. I would like to. Oh, we're getting lots of game stutters, chats. Lots of game stutters going on today. I would assume the server PC is just maxed out today, which is why it's stuttering as much as it is right now, chat. That's okay. Yep, like that. There's no autosave. Like, that was not an autosave. We're just getting game stutters today. Which tells me the CPU on the gaming PC is maxing out at 100%. So, yeah. It's quite fun. Quite fun. That's okay. The slothers, honestly, these first couple slothers here, they won't, they'll be done pretty soon. So yeah, they'll be done pretty quick. And honestly, I'm probably just going to start sending stuff to like field 20 or something, or 22 or something. Just send it somewhere to get it out of my way. Use a little auto drive and just ka-chow. So yeah. Oh boy. Right, I'm just going to ride with this combine for a little bit here, because this one being the outside combine, that stuff likes to get weird with it. It's Mr. Neighbor Guy. I haven't seen that truck of Mr. Neighbor Guys in forever. All right. I don't know if something's going on with Mr. Neighbor Guy, but like, guy across the street, he used to always be outside. And here in like the past 2 months, you hardly ever see him outside. I don't know what's going on with him. He's like never home, and you never see him outside. Like, his girlfriend's been cutting the grass most of the time now. What? It's not necessarily the first core, but one of the cores is pinged out 100% right now. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think Orstlay's going to be smart enough to figure that one out yet. Not going to be smart enough. These point rows here we got. Okay, you didn't have to put your auger out right into my cab. All right. That was fun. The good thing is, once we get past these first couple little awkward rows here, where we're going from outside rounds to back and forth now, this whole field's set up on back and forth. So, you know, the slothers have been running basically uninterrupted, totally fine. So if the slothers can do it, these combines should just run. We shouldn't have too many, shouldn't have any incidents, hopefully, you know? I shouldn't say that, but that should be the case, honestly. We should just be able to run back and forth and get after it. The hard part's going to be keeping all 5 combines moving. Of course, I'm not the only auger wagon, so that helps. Still. Empty that combine. Let's go. All right, all the combines are going that way, so I'm going to sneak over here for an empty real quick. I know I'm only 34%, but I'm here, so I might as well. Trucks look like they're constantly running, which is good, or yeah. Gonna constantly be running, so that's awesome. It's the advantage of using a mother bin. Yeah, one truck's unloading, the other truck's leaving. I might have to get our 3rd truck going, which would be kind of crazy for soybeans, but we are running 5 machines after all. So it would definitely make sense. All right. Sorry, grain cart, my bad. Let's run. This is gonna be so many soybeans. I don't know why I decided to swat this today, but YOLO. Oh man. Now just think if it was lime too, it'd be even more soybeans. Because right now the lime is very bad on this field. Or getting worse by the harvest, which is good. It's what I want it to do. So that's okay. All right. Because I'm trying to fix. If we look in here, I'm trying to fix our maps. And a lot of we still have blue areas though, but they're getting better. They're still bad. But yeah, because that was like 75 last time, and now it's 250. So like that one is 77.50. Good Lord. It's crazy. Crazy. That is true. Yeah, the yield we are helping the yield out by swapping. Yeah. That is true. Oh, these guys aren't actually harvesting anything because they're going over end rows. A little bit here anyway. So it's good. It actually gives the trucks a bit of a catch up here because not all the combines are actually picking up swaths right now. But they have to drive back here to, it's a whole thing. Just a course play thing, honestly. All right, we still got some in here, so we'll go ahead and empty him. And my goal is to try to obviously keep the combines moving, right? That's the goal here, so we'll see if we accomplish that or not. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of well, I'm hoping just to get rid of the blue. I don't think I'm hoping to go to 0. I think that would take too long. I'll never lime again on this map if that's the case. I'm hoping just to get the blues kind of down to like a yellow or an orange, like something. We'll go back and look at the map here in a second. Yeah, I'm hoping just to get that down a little bit. Really, I don't think it matters if there's blue on the map because it doesn't seem to be penalizing us for that. Even though the blues are like over applied by a lot. So if I could get it down into like the pale greens or somewhere even green. If I could get it down to 7,007, not 7,007 or 7 or 6.75, somewhere in there. I'd be pretty happy, but yeah, it's just hard to get rid of the blue areas, honestly. They're so over applied that it's crazy. I don't know, and maybe I need to do some research, but I don't know if one crop uses more lime than another crop. I kind of don't think it does. Because if so, whatever that crop is, I'd just plant that like crazy, but I don't think that works. The only thing that actually would be like grass. Because technically grass, we're harvesting it like 3 times a year, right? So that might actually be a way to kind of get through it faster, just plant a bunch of grass. I don't know what I would do with all that grass. Because I don't need that. I would not ever need that much grass. So it's definitely art, yes. Yes, it is. Center, that's what I've been doing, yeah. I think this is harvest number 3 and we're still awful, like high in places. So yeah. Your hotspots come back, but you overapply or apply every year. Yeah. So the reason that they were high spots for us is if you look, they were all on edges of fields. So for instance, this was between 13 and 12 here. And I know I lime spread a whole bunch here. And sometimes I would just leave it on when I went from field to field. So even though you're not farming that land, if you're putting lime on it, it's still counting. It's just not using any of the lime. You know, same thing down here. You can see every outline of every field. And it's just all the field edges. They're over applied so bad. So hopefully if I just, you know, keep at it here with the harvesting and the not liming, hopefully I can get it to all kind of eventually look better. Problem is it's going to take forever. I think I'm already 3 harvests into this, so. And we're still, I mean, what is this right here? So that's 7,250, 7,250. Okay, so that's here. So like, so, you know, maybe another harvest, we're at 700 or 7, and then maybe we go 675. I don't know. So we're getting there. It's just gonna take a while. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So it's good science. It's something anyway. It's definitely something. Yeah. Oh boy. But at least, you know, it's fine. We're figuring it out. We're still getting plenty of crop just because the size of the fields. We're getting plenty of crop coming in. So yeah. Obviously it would be better crop if we were to lime. But that's all right. Didn't think you could apply lime out of a field, right? Well, with all the precision stuff that we have, you wouldn't think it would let you. On 22, you couldn't. So. Oh, hey, those are the first 2 swathers. First 2 swathers are done. Chat, we get a little frame rate back. That's good. And actually, no, I'm not going to send these home. I don't want to do that right now. If we send stuff home, it's probably going to get in the way of trucks, so I'm not going to send anything home right now. The visual turns off. Yeah, it does. Yep. And consumption, I feel like, turns off too. But that doesn't mean the spreading turns off. Hi, welcome to Farm Sim, where nothing makes sense. Did I say that out loud? I mean, sometimes it's true. Like that, the egg truck, the new one, can't hook up to trailers. Except for the crone, apparently. Not apparently. I saw it with my own eyes. So, yeah. Here's an idea. Uh-oh. You can't take a joke, shouldn't be playing Farm Sim, right? What are jokes? I've never heard of them. Alright, that is gonna run and just go park somewhere for now. Field starts all blue and you never apply again, right? I don't know, maybe. Need to go, well, yeah, I don't know. The scary part of this whole lime science I've been doing is whenever I decide to actually lime a field, it's going to be terrifying. And, you know, the whole precision thing, honestly, with precision, at least the way it used to work, we wouldn't have applied those spots, so they would have fixed themselves eventually before. But on this precision, you'll never fix that. Because you're going to constantly apply. Even though it's already over applied and it shouldn't apply anymore, but clearly it does. So. It's, the whole thing's kind of odd, honestly. And honestly, lime, that's been my biggest, like, grief with this precision has always been lime. The fertilizer part, as long as you use a sprayer, it works great. I won't use a spreader for fertilizer. I just don't do that. But if you use a sprayer, it works fantastic. No issues. So lime's always been my holdup, honestly. So I still think it needs another update personally. But yeah. Viking in pajamas, I do not have that active, and I do not have the speed setting on either now. No, because that makes it even worse. Both of them. Liquid lime is not a base game thing. I don't know if it spot sprays or not. I don't know. I've never used the liquid lime mod. I don't know how real / accurate that is. Yeah, it's a real life. I've never seen anybody apply a lime through like a John Deere sprayer. The only liquid lime we get here, they use like slurry applicators like you would spread, you know, cow poo with. But yeah. Yeah, the realistic setting, yeah. You know, the fun part is to turn that on and off on a server, you have to put the game in single player. At least that's what I found in my experience. I can't just go turn that off right now. Or turn it on, I should say. That don't work. So. That's fun. That's fun. It only applied to vegetable. Gotcha. I mean, it could just be that liquid lime doesn't work with precision, right? But yeah. You have it on, that's why you asked. I gotcha. Yeah, no, it's too messy for me. Way too messy. And then I always had the issue with the realistic spread pattern where like the center of your pass was always over applied, but the edges were always under applied no matter what you did. And like it was awful. And I know there's some variability to spreaders in real life, but they ain't that bad. All right, they've gotten a lot better over the years. They're definitely not that bad. If they were that bad, nobody would buy them. But yeah. All right, we've made it, what, like a full round on back and forth already. You know, you get across the field fast when there's 5 combines. I mean, we're almost to point rows already, chat. It's wild. Absolutely wild. You'd like it when everything is centered. I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed. Never in a million years. There is something visually appealing about things that are like centered and even and yeah. Might have a touch of the OCD. I don't know. A little bit. It happens. I don't think it's a bad thing, for the record. I'm not the person that's like checking the stove, you know, burners every 5 seconds. I don't do that. But, you know. I'm definitely the person, and you guys know this from watching me, but like, you know, while playing Minecraft, if something's slightly off, I'll tear it all down and rebuild it, you know. I don't care. Oh, I just spent 4 hours building something and it's off by 1 block. Nope, not doing it. Rip it down. Start over. No, thank you. I don't want anything to do with that. Yeah. Chat, this winter, we're going to do another Minecraft run, by the way. We've been talking about it already. It might, or no, it might not might. It's going to, we're not going to restart. We're going to play the same server, so I'm going to need some, not right now, but eventually going to need some builds. Because I don't have to build kelp farms, and I don't have to build a sorter. made for Factorio. No, I like to sleep. I can't play Factorio. I can't play Factorio. I can't do that one. Satisfactory's bad enough with like trying to sleep and play that game. No, I can't. No, I can't play Factorio. Can't do it. Absolutely not. Nope. Will not. My brain already gets going sometimes at night where I can't turn it off, thinking about like projects I want to do at the farm or whatever, you know. I'm not doing Factorio. No, I enjoy sleeping. And it's not the fact that I'm up playing the game. It's the fact that my brain won't turn off and let me go to sleep at night because I'm thinking about the games. Just saying. Oh, man. Even sometimes when we're playing like Railroads Online, let's say, or Captain of Industry, or yeah, Minecraft. This is like the brain just gets going thinking about projects and the way I want to lay this out, lay that out or something. I can't sleep for nothing. So yeah, it happens. Definitely happens. Even redoing the homestead on this map, my brain got going way too much about that too. Makes it difficult to sleep sometimes. That's okay. It happens. All right, that was a very smooth transition there from past to past for all the combines. I do like that they're starting to get a little gapped out. On these point rows, I think that is definitely going to help. Speaking of point rows, they are not far from being done down here, which is good. We'll get some frame rate back. So that's never a bad thing, right? Never a bad thing. Although frame rate's actually, we're up in the 50s now, so. Save. Save. Actually, what's that game? That the Shapes game or whatever? I actually own that game. That game looks sick. But I don't know if I can play that game either. I don't know if I can play that one. I bought it because it looked cool, and I'm like, ooh. I like to sleep. Oh boy. I am looking forward to Transport Fever though. Transport Fever 3 next year. I'm looking forward to a Minecraft run this winter. What else do we have on the horizon? I'm not really sure. That ship, the Seafarrier game or whatever, that does look kind of cool. I went and watched the trailer for that last night again. That looks like it could be interesting. I would like that more if it was multiplayer, but that's probably not a bad game, to be honest. Like the style of game. It looks kind of fun. Yeah. Any train games? Well, what's it called? It's technically kind of a train game. Transport Fever has a lot of trains in it. That's more of like a logistics simulator. It's kind of cool. Like, you don't build the cities, but like when you haul stuff to cities, they build. One of these days I would like to do another run through on, what's that game called? Railroader. I'd like to play that one again, but I know they got some big update coming out, so I'm gonna wait for that. Transport Fever, yeah, it has a lot of train stuff to it. Yeah, it's pretty good. The new one, Transport Fever 3, I don't know if you've seen any of the stuff simmered down now, but it looks, or centered, sorry. It looks really good. Looks really good so far, actually. I'm actually very excited for that one. So yeah. Century of Steam, yeah, that was supposed to come out at some point. You haven't seen anything about the third one? Okay. They've done some like developer videos where they talk about like new features and how stuff works and stuff. There's going to be like offshore, one example that I've seen is like an offshore thing where you get sand. So then you have to have like, I don't remember if it was like a barge and a boat or like a tug or something, some kind of boat to bring the sand to shore. So you could like make glass out of it for bottled beer or something like that. It was kind of cool. Not avoiding, just haven't seen it. No, you're good. I get it. But yeah, it looks cool. It looks really cool. Yeah, Trent and I are very excited for that one. Because we both played 1, we've both played 2. And 3 just looks really good, so. Yeah, Century of Steam was a game. I don't know when that was coming out. I think there's another train gamer. There's always a train game or two. Always out there kind of lurking around. I mean, one of these days I'd love to go back and finish Railroads Online. I just would have to start over. So I don't have any of my saves anymore. And they were all kind of bloated and laggy anyway, so not a big deal. And what I mean by finish is like achievement hunting. I would like to achievement hunt that game and be done with it. Have all the achievements and move on with it. But yeah. Union Pacific says it's the largest switching yard of its kind in the world. That's cool. That's pretty cool, Big Al. I've seen some, what do you call it? Drone video of different train yards and stuff. It's really fascinating, honestly. It's really cool. All right, combines drive to their next pass. 3 miles away. Goodness me. We are marching across this field pretty good though, chat. Just saying. We're getting across here. Definitely getting across. Which is great. I'm happy about it. 5 combines is the strat. 5 swathers and 5 combines. That's kind of ridiculous, you know? But that's okay. That's kind of how I operate. All right, these guys got... Well, he's going for his last round now, it looks like, yeah. And I don't even think he'll be harvesting on the his last pass, actually. Sweet. Let me get them out of here. Get even more frame rate. Yay. Although, honestly, I'm sitting at 56 right now. That's not bad. Maybe get rid of a couple little stutters would be nice. Five's a good start. Why not go bigger? Well, 1, the server PC is not going to handle more than that probably, since it was very laggy in here before. And 2, you can only run the multi-tool thing on Courseplay only goes to 5. So that's why you run 5, the multi-tool of 5. Because that's all Courseplay allows. So you could do 10 and jump half of them out to the middle of the like middle of the field and have them start there. Doable, but incredibly laggy. You know, this was already enough for me. I got down to like 30 frames, which I know is the princess problem, but still, it's kind of wild, honestly. Kind of wild to get down to 30 frames, you know? So yeah, and it's not a my PC thing either. It's the server PC is what it actually is. It's not the gaming computer. Gaming computer is not like anywhere near maxed out, even on like a single core. It's the server PC. But that's okay. Because how many times am I really going to have 5 swathers running? Probably next harvest. Did I say that out loud? Whoops. No, I don't know. Next harvest around home I need to plant corn around the homestead. I definitely need to plant some corn around the homestead for silage. I don't know what I'm going to plant up here next. But yeah. The lack of smoke is strategic, yeah. Well, the problem is if it's any smoke, it'll be that blue smoke. And once that's out, you can't put it back in the machine. So it's kind of a problem. Something came up about that blue smoke, and my one nephew, not the one from out of town, he lives in town, he goes, but it smells so good. And I was like, no, it doesn't. The blue smoke does not smell good. Don't sniff the blue smoke. It's not good for you. It's like, that's bad, okay? It was kind of funny. But yeah, the lack of smoke is strategic, absolutely. Yes, it is. Nothing like the smell of hot wires in the morning. God. That's true. I do have that, John. I don't know why I have. What do I do with that? I don't even know. I don't want to throw it in the trash can. I feel like that's not a good idea. I need somewhere to like recycle that. There's a graphics card, a power supply that I'm not using. Like, it's junk. I think that's about all I have tech-wise that's like junk right now, actually. I don't think I have anything else right now. No. Just a graphics card and a power supply. That's about it. For now, anyway. For now. Make the flaming card part of the light display. Well, true. Actually, I was telling my nephew about, like, because, you know, he was talking about a 5080 limited edition, yeah. Anyway, I was telling my nephew about a 5080, about, like, the power connector. I'm like, bro, you have to make sure you get that power connector in all the way. I said, otherwise you will fry your card. And he's like, is that easy to fix? I'm like, no, you replaced the card. Like, it's junk. He's like, oh. It's like, make sure that thing's in all the way. That's that stupid new one they came out with. That's like, yeah. Like, yeah, easy. Yes, cheap. No. That's true. He's a working man. He's got money to buy stuff. What's he get? He has to get out of bed every morning at 5 or something. He was not happy about it. Not happy at all about it. You know, as a 20-year-old, I could understand that. Shoot, I don't want to get out of bed that early now. Just saying. Most of the time, I'm going to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning still. But that's okay. All right, another 88,000 liters, chat. Let's go. This is going to take forever to sell all this, by the way. This is going to take so long. We weren't all built this morning, people. Dang right. So my time of birth was actually in the morning, like 8:20 something in the morning, and I always say that's why I never liked mornings. Definitely meant for the night watch, yeah. One of my other nephews has been working, he's a night security guard, been doing it for 12 years now or something, 10 years, loves it. As far as he's concerned, he'll never get another job. He loves that, loves the nightlife, loves hanging out at his job all night. Can't stand being up during the day, ever. Yeah, no, he's all about it. Hey, more power to him, right? More power to him. All right, let's start with this guy. And do that. Turn around. What field am I sending these to? 22. 22. I just picked a random number somewhere that was out of the way of the trucks. Is why I'm sending these all to 22, in case anybody's curious. Yeah. Just in case. I know it's kind of random, but it'll make sense eventually. I just don't want to get these in the way of trucks. Although, actually, you know what? I don't need to send these anywhere. 3 of these are leased. Let me just, you know, return the lease and then we're done with them. How convenient. Because the first 2 were ours. These next 3 were all lease deals. So there we go. We're done with that. So we're officially done swathing. That's good. I'm here for that. All right. Now let's click on this guy. We got 44 minutes left on this. That's not bad. What? Oh, is it because I'm blocking the way? I can show you the way. That guy fired himself off of auto drive. Not auto drive, course play. Go. I think it's because I was in his way. It's kind of interesting. So 44 minutes of harvest. That's not bad, chat. Not bad at all. I was not anticipating getting both fields done today. To be completely honest, I do have to leave. Oh, hello. That's gonna hurt. I do have to leave a few minutes early today, but I don't have to leave till like 4:40 or so. So not too bad. That is pretty quick, yeah. Well, the five machines definitely help. Definitely help. Now, the downside to this is only, you know, if you think about it, so the swather head is 12.2 meters, right? 12.2 meters. This other head that we've been running is 19.2 meters. So, I mean, it goes a mile an hour slower, but we're getting through it, so. And the biggest thing with running this is, at least on the combine side, there's no headers to like collide into things like trees or other combines and stuff. You notice how little we've had to like interfere with all this? It's been great. Absolutely great. And when you're using regular combines, of course, you gotta, you know, keep the first one first. With these, if one gets ahead, who cares? Let it go. It might matter on the ends a little bit, but that's it. Oh, this has been great today, actually. I'm just thinking ahead, like I could. Oh man, I don't know about sloth and barley though, because of the yield. The yield would be real. I mean, it's already real on barley, so it would be obnoxious. Yeah, that's right. I can't plant that. Okay, so we got to plant something coming up in the spring, chat. Up here, I'm gonna plant corn around the homestead for chaffing, but I don't know what I'm gonna plant up here. The other thing we're gonna start up, by the way, in January. We're gonna do January 8 a.m. So we'll actually work on that today. January 8 a.m. We're gonna start feeding chickens, and we'll see how far we can go into feeding chickens before we run out of chicken feed. Everything in corn. It's common. I'm down for bad ideas, yeah. I do like Colin. Colin and Colin accessories. I don't know what a corn. What is it? What's a corn accessory? Like those little stabbers to hold the ear, maybe. Butter, is that a corn accessory? It might be actually. Sugar cane? No. Only if I had some mods to harvest and to plant. Mostly to harvest. But yeah. I'll go ahead and take over that unload. So I think it was pretty much empty. That's okay, I'm here for it. An earpiece. Is a shuck considered a corn accessory? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really eat corn, so I couldn't tell you last time I did eat corn. Corn was one of those things growing up I was forced to eat. The worst was beets, though. We'd get canned sliced beets. They were disgusting. Mom and Dad loved them. I couldn't stand those things. Or Brussels sprouts. That was always a struggle back in the day too. Mostly because I had to leave the house when Mom would make Brussels sprouts. I couldn't stand the smell. Like, I'm going outside. Secretly, it was just a ploy to get me to like go outside, you know. No, it wasn't. They were nasty though. I know they've changed Brussels sprouts over the years, so supposedly they taste better now. But I don't know if I trust it. I don't think I want to try them again. But that's okay. Used to make our house reek with Brussels sprouts. Ugh. Terrible. Simply terrible. Although the year we grew them at the farm, that was kind of cool. They grow kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Thought everyone loved good sweet corn? No. I'll eat cornbread. But just like corn? No, I've never liked corn. I mean, maybe I should try it again. It's been a lot of years since I've had it. Maybe I should try corn. It's corn. Yep, nope, not a fan. I don't think I've ever eaten like corn on the cob. Ever once. Mickey, what's going on? Yeah, no. Never had it. How did they make the Brussels sprouts roasted? Mom was a big, and it wasn't a texture thing for me. It was a flavor. Mom always liked her vegetables steamed to death. So like if I'm going to eat carrots today, I will steam carrots to death. And I know that's nasty for some people, but that's just what I'm used to. And that's what I like. I like eating carrots. I'll steam carrots. I don't even need no butter or nothing on them. Just a steamed carrot is delicious. Just saying. Nice, Mickey. Nice. Actually had a patch today for that game. For Firefighting Sim, they fixed a few minor issues. So that was good. Good to see them, you know, putting out a patch. That's always good to see game devs putting out updates for their games. I think it's a good thing. As long as they don't break anything. So, yeah. Didn't enjoy Brussels sprouts through your late 40s. I got you. Yeah, I just couldn't do the taste of Brussels sprouts. Could not do it back in the day. I think that's how Mom made them. Steamed. She liked all her. She would just get a steamer ripping on the stove, you know, big old steamer, just absolutely chooching on the stove, and she'd just throw all kinds of stuff in there. She would steam broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, carrots. Okay, I mean, you name it, she would steam it. She was all about it. All about it. All right, let's go this way. You betcha. Yep, she would steam everything. It was kind of crazy back in the day. But I think at a certain point, I don't know when, but she just gave up on like making any of us like actually try to eat vegetables, you know? So yeah. Mr. Uticus, how's it going? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. All right, Mr. Uticus, thanks for that gift sub. Really appreciate it. Really appreciating that gift sub right there. That's very kind of you. You didn't have to. Trust me. But I do appreciate it. At least you somewhat pay for your atrocities. Well, that's good. That is good. God, that one come by there. I don't know which one that actually is, but he is gone. Compared to the other ones, he's gone. Oh boy. All right, y'all. Things are gonna start getting a little bit slower as far as emptying combines and stuff. We're gonna be on a little bit shorter passes here soon. We're on point rows right now, actually. So these are not long rows anymore. We're already on the shorties on this field, which is crazy to think. I feel like this harvest up here is flying this time. I don't really know why, but I feel like it is. Just zipping along. It's pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice. Now, can you imagine picking all this straw up, chat? You know what? Before we leave today, I'll set up a tipper, or not a tipper, a loading wagon. Somewhere. Maybe up here. I can do that, yeah. Maybe I'll set one up here on this field. And then when I leave to go to dinner, or when I leave stream tonight, I'll just let this run. And he can pick up straw. Actually, no, I don't know if we're going to do that or not. No, we're not going to do that because I'll be to the point where I need to feed chickens. Now, granted, I could automate the feeding process, but yeah. Actually, we might, yeah, we could do that. We can automate the feeding process. All right, we might let it run and pick up straw. It's going to take hours. And hours and hours and hours and hours. Did I say in hours? It's going to take a long time. And actually, if we do a couple little things with auto drive, we can make it so it won't go down south. It won't cross the train tracks anywhere. So that we won't have that risk of getting run over by a train. So probably, yeah, we can do that. As long as I have a tipper or something on feeding the chickens, we'll be okay. Because we're definitely going to get past this harvest today. Definitely going to get past this harvest. Since we are not far from being done, actually. Let's see. Where's the last combine? This one? Okay, he's got 30 minutes left. That's really impressive, actually. That is very impressive. Holy smokes, chat. Now, we may need some more trucks, although with us getting on the shorter rows, we're probably not going to need more trucks because the bushels are going to slow down just a hair with the shorter rows. Both trucks are on their way back, so we're okay. We are okay. At least we don't have to do any tillage up here. I could break out the disc just for fun, but I probably won't. That would take forever as well. All right, and actually, what tractor? We have a tractor already hooked up, don't we? Yeah, we got the 8400 here. We can break this out to pick up all that straw. 3-meter cultivators are nothing. No. Although, you know what? We're gonna actually not use this tractor. We're gonna use probably one of the big claw tractors because they go faster in between fields. That's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna, we'll just send the loading wagon to the field, but we will not use this tractor. That way we can go faster. Gotta go faster, faster. And then, yeah, that sell point's north of the tracks. So that'll be perfect, yeah. That'll work. Where did I leave my my guy? Is this my guy? No. What? No. I don't remember leaving it out of the way like that, but okay. Yep, 3-meter cultivators are bust. Yeah, I can see this tractor here because it goes 32 down the road. The sad part is I'm going to have to run it 5 times across the field to pick up everything. So, like, I'll have to run it from start to finish and then restart it on, like, the next pass, start to finish, then restart on the next pass, start to finish. I probably won't pick up all the straw. I'll be completely honest with y'all. I don't think that'll happen. Uh-oh, we got a issue going on here. Are they sorting themselves out? It looks like they might be sorting themselves out here. We got combines sitting at the end of their passes right now. They're trying to pathfind, I guess. Maybe. Do we intervene? I don't know what to do with my hands. You're trying to figure out how to get to your next pass. I know what you're doing. Just don't know. You're going to do it. What if I change the work with? What would I change the work with to, Jeff? I was just going to run it on the same, like on the same course. Are you saying change it to the work width of the pickup head? And then just let it run the entire field that way? That course would take a minute to generate, wouldn't it? Oh, gosh. So I think these things are doing, which sometimes happens on course play, where the combines get to the end of the row and just sit there. I think that's what's happening here. So, yeah. Wait, I think I got it. Yeah, I got them already. Okay. Except for that one driving in the rhubarb. Now. These darn point rows, they kind of suck. Yeah, these are the 12.2. Jeff, yeah. 12.2. All right. I think all combines are going again. A little awkward turnaround there. It's these darn point rows. They just... That's why I was thinking about farming this like north-south, or at least harvesting. I should have this time, but I chose not to. I think next time I definitely will. I know I said that the other day, but I mean it now. I mean it now. Oh, I see what you're talking about now, Jeff. Okay, that makes sense. So don't run it on the same course. Change it, put it to 12.2 and 5 headlands, and it should do the whole thing. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I never thought about that. I never thought about that, Jeff. We're going to have to try it. That makes perfect sense, actually. Yeah. The math is mathin', yeah. The math is definitely mathin', guys. That's a good idea, actually. Whipping a side-by-side down my street. All right, now. As long as I make sure the angle's the same. So, yeah, I didn't set the angle. So the angle's default. So hopefully it'll line up. We'll try it. Probably. I need to go take my break here in a minute, chat, but we'll try it maybe when I come back. It's a good idea, actually, yeah. And then I could just set it and forget it and let it run like all night. Honestly, I wouldn't mind picking up straw because the money, you know, we're kind of hurting for cash right now, you know. So, yeah. Just saying. Welcome in. What's popping? How's it going? Well, come on in. All right. I kind of want to... these combines should be okay to turn around up here. This isn't a point row. They should hopefully be okay. Hopefully is the key word. The first one's up there turning around already. He's doing fine. Alright. We will tell you what, chat. No. See if I can get this guy just row. What did I break? Oh, I thought I crashed the server for a minute. I thought I crashed the server. Everything was just... Oh, I thought I crashed it right there. All right, chat. I've got this guy in course play. Hopefully combines will be fine. I'm going to go take my 3 o'clock break, and I will be back in a minute.